I have 2 appointments today, so I am not sure how much time I'm gonna have to record because they're big appointments. They're gonna last, one's gonna last all morning, the other's gonna last all afternoon. But there's a very important topic that I have to get off my chest because I have seen this crop up 3 times in 2 weeks and it's really starting to bother me. If you haven't noticed, I've been talking a lot about recession and downturn stuff. I think I haven't been doing that many videos, and of the probably 4 videos I've done in the last 2 weeks, 2 or 3 of them have been about recession, preparing for recession, preparing for the next downturn. There's a reason for that. Historically, these things happen every 6 or 7 years, and the last one ended officially sometime in 2010, I think. It's 2016. We're like 6 years past the last recession. Nobody expects the next one to be as bad as the last one, but we know that a downturn's coming. The problem is that we're not in a downturn right now, and business is good, and companies are doing just fine. And I've run into 2 or 3 companies in the last couple of weeks where things are going pretty good and they have 0 plans for growth. They've been order taking for several quarters now, maybe a few years now, and they've gotten into this mode of just taking orders, and they haven't been targeting customer growth, they haven't been targeting industry growth, they haven't been targeting product or service growth. And one thing is for sure, you're gonna lose a percentage of your customers every single year. So if you don't have a plan to grow, what you've actually signed up for is a plan to contract your business. So when the next downturn happens, that contraction is gonna hurt a lot worse for you than it does for your competitors, because your competitors are gonna have some new account growth to offset the contraction in the general market. So their net decline is not gonna be as big as yours. But the bigger problem is if we don't see a downturn. That's because your C and D players will be perfectly content to work in a business where you just order take. That new customer growth doesn't go anywhere and you just kind of hum along. But your A and B players are not going to be satisfied there. And what you probably haven't realized if you don't have a growth plan is that you've missed out on hiring some really good A and B players in this last economic cycle, because they would rather be in places that are taking advantage of the good economic climate, are taking advantage of the opportunity to grow the business, because they know that that's going to push them, that's going to lead to more advancement in their career, that's going to lead to more challenge. So if you don't have a plan for growth, number one, you should get one, because if you don't have one, you've actually signed up to experience a decline in your business. And the other thing is that if you want to add A players to your team, you're not going to be able to do it absent some kind of plan for growth. See you guys tomorrow. On days like today, I wish I got paid by the mile.